Okay, so 35 says, what is the solution set for x squared plus 4 equals 6x? So what we're going to do is we're going to use the quadratic formula. And so to do that, well, we have the quadratic formula on our reference sheet here. So first step that we want to do is that we want to move 6x to the other side to make it equal to 0. So we're going to subtract 6x on both sides. So x squared minus 6x plus 4 is now equal to 0. So when using the quadratic formula, our first step that we would want to do to make it easier is find our discriminant first, which is b squared minus 4ac. So our a is equal to 1, our b is equal to negative 6, and our c is equal to 4. So plugging that in, we have the discriminant, which is negative 6 squared minus 4 times 1 times 4. So negative 6 squared gives us a positive 36 minus 4 times 1, which is 4, and then 4 times 4, which is 16. So 36 minus 16 is equal to 20. Now, since this is going to be a square root, we can simplify square root of 20. And to do that, we're going to split it into a perfect square and the other factor. So we can split this into a square root of 4 and a square root of 5. And if we simplify square root of 4, that's 2 square root of 5. So now that we have that, we're going to put into the rest of our formula, which is negative b plus or minus square root of our discriminant and 2a. So let's go ahead and put the rest into our formula. So it's going to be x is equal to negative 6, because that's our b, plus or minus 2 square root of 5, which we have figured out, and 2 times 1, which is our a. So simplifying this a little bit, we have x is equal to 6 over 2 plus or minus 2 square root of 5 over 2. So I split it into two different ones because that's the same thing as saying the whole thing divided by 2. So I just went ahead and split it into two different ones because I can simplify it now by saying 6 divided by 2, which means x equals 3, plus or minus, and then 2 and 2 cancel out, so we are left with square root of 5. So our answer would be D.